Money. Money.
It is that time of year again to prepare for your taxes. It is tax time coming up soon. Most common tax mistakes, I thought I'd break them down for you today. Unsigned returns. It's the easiest part about doing your taxes, but for some people, they forget to do it. So when you file online, you won't be able to submit the return without your typed signature, 2 signatures if you're filing jointly. But when filing on your own, it's often overlooked. An unsigned tax return is like an unsigned check. It's not valid, and the IRS states that. So you want to be cautious to make sure you don't have that as an issue that comes up for you this year. Wrong Social Security number. While you should have your own Social Security number memorized by now, taxpayers often enter the wrong numbers for their children or other family members. If you're unsure of a number, get a Social Security cards out and copy it from that. Otherwise, you risk getting your return kicked back to you by the IRS. And you know it's not a good thing to be late when it comes to your taxes. Wrong name. Apparently, many taxpayers can't spell their names correctly. The IRS states putting the wrong name on a tax form is one of the most common errors. This mistake also comes up a lot after a person has changed their name after getting married or for any other reason, and the name that they write down on the return doesn't match the name in the IRS system. Next is wrong filing system. You should be pretty certain about whether you're married or single, but what often confuses people is whether they choose head of household or single as file status according to the IRS. Primarily, this is happening with divorced parents or minor children, either confused as to who's the legal entity to claim the kids sets in, or one of the parents is illegally attempting to claim the children and filing status that accompanies them. Tax filing programs like TurboTax or H&R Block will help you figure out the right status to choose. But if you're filing on your own and unsure which status is correct for your situation, you can go to the IRS website to use their online tool. They've got a lot of great resources. Mistake claiming credits or deductions. It's common for taxpayers to mistakenly claim deductions or credits that they don't qualify for, or to miss out on these same tax breaks when they do qualify. The credits that are most commonly abused or neglected are earned income tax credit, the child and deductible care credit, and standard deduction. With the ever-increased complexity of the tax code, it's no wonder that they continue to see errors in credits and deductions. If you're filing solo, make sure that you read the instruction carefully to ensure that the quality for your given credit. Otherwise, the tax software should help you determine which credits can be claimed and can't be claimed. And also, as you know, I have a tax advisor that comes in often in studio that can give advice. So feel free to call the show if you need any assistance there as well. Wrong bank account number. When requesting a refund via direct deposit, you must enter your bank account number on the tax return. But if even one number is off, the IRS won't be able to transfer your funds into your account and will send you back your return to fix the mistake. And if you are getting money back, that's something exciting, so you want to make sure you actually receive those funds. And math errors. The IRS states that people who file with a pen and paper are 20 times more likely to make mistakes than those who e-file. While tax software will crunch the numbers on the tax returns for you, filing on your own will require some additional and subtraction. So make sure that you double check your figures before submitting your return. If you file by paper, it could take a while for the IRS to process the return and identify the mistakes before I send it back to you. So if you file electronically, however, your return will be rejected immediately if there are any incorrect math, and you will be able to resubmit that quicker. So just remember that there's new things that are coming in this year. Some things are being extended, which we've talked about in studio. Other things are not. There's new tax laws that come into play. And again, as your host of the Money Hour, which the show is about money, everything that is regards to your money and having a great financial plan for this new year in 2017. So I want you to use the show as a resource, use the experts that I have come into studio as a resource, and connect with them to help you in any area that you are lacking and don't have expert advice. Coming up next on the Money Hour, are you trying to get into the workforce, start a new career, or are you in sales? How do you take work out of networking? Mark Petticord, founder of Success Mentor, and he's also a speaker, coach, and author right here on 1150 AM KKNW after this short break.